What in the fuck is up, y'all? It's your boy Winston motherfucking Wolf. I'm back. As you know, at this time, the whole world is on coronavirus lockdown. Many people, including me, were catching up on shows we never had the chance to watch or finish, movies we never had the chance to watch, video games never had the chance to finish, video games never had the chance to play in the first place. Believe it or not, some people are even doing this wild, crazy, revolutionary thing. They're reading these things called books. Heard that was going around. But one thing I'm confused that companies haven't taken advantage of is releasing extended or director's cuts that people have been begging for years. Now, the first one that comes to mind, because I'm a diehard Superman fan, is Bryan Singer's Superman Returns. Now, there's a lot of people that hate this movie. They say, oh, well, shit, that's the Superman movie that he didn't throw one punch, that he fucking threw an asteroid into space. Yeah, that's it. That's it. If you don't like the story, fuck off. There's plenty of different Superman stories. The love element with Lois Lane is a huge, huge part of the Superman mythology. So that pretty much touched on that primarily. If you don't like it, you ain't a real Superman fan, so eat a motherfucking dick. Fuck off. But there is a lot of fucking deleted scenes. You can find them here and there on the internet. It's been talked about since probably a little bit after it arrived on, the home DVDs and etc. That they were going to put out this director's cut, and people were asking for it, and it just never came. And now I think because of Bryan Singer, because of all the shit he's into, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out a little documentary called An Open Secret. That's as far as I'll go with that. But we probably will never see that. But maybe later on, when years down the line, when his name is kind of forgotten about with Superman, and we get some kind of deluxe ultimate fucking 37 from all the future Superman movies that haven't been made yet. When we get a whole fucking Warner Brothers retrospective of all the Superman things, I can see possibly us getting that extended cut. Because when they put out those huge box sets in the future and they do all that stuff, they know a lot of times people already own a copy of it, or if they don't, they just don't want to own a copy of it, and they don't want to pay any money for it because they didn't like it in the fucking first place. So, a lot of times they add extras or they add extended cuts, or they just give you a reason to spend that extra money. And I could see, hopefully, sometime before I pass away, some kind of ultimate Warner Brothers, with all the animated Superman movies, with all the Superman Returns, the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, even Superman 3 and 4. I don't give a fuck. I love Superman. I think he's a fucking awesome character. I love all the actors that have played him, including Brandon Routh. I think he's fucking... I was pissed when they didn't bring him back. But if you look around the internet, again, there's a lot of fucking scenes. You can find a lot of scenes that were cut out. And if you play the Superman video game that came out for Xbox 360... the game starts off where the movie would have started off, where he's in an all-white Superman suit. I think he repaired his ship, the baby ship that fucking he crashed to in Earth, or he kind of retrofitted it so he could go search to see if there was anything left of Krypton or any survivors. And then he comes back and he crashes again. And if you see in the movie, you see that suit one time really fast. When he comes back to Earth, he crashes on the Kent farm. His mom goes out there. She sees him kind of trying to get out of the ship or whatever, but he's passed out, but he's wearing the all-white Superman suit. So there was a whole lot more to that, of him searching for what was left of Krypton, or if there was any survivors. And a lot of other scenes, too, that kind of filled it out. But if you didn't like it in the first place, you probably wouldn't like those deleted scenes. They weren't him fighting. There weren't any action. It just added more to the character, more to what was going on. But me personally, I would love to see that, but I understand them not doing it at this time because of Bryan Singer, all the bullshit he's into, all the trouble he's gotten into. So that's understandable. But let's move on to the second one that I would really like to see, and I'm shocked we haven't seen it yet. Just so that, now we probably won't see it because Marvel owns Fox, and they want to brush away. But had Fox survived as its own separate entity from Disney, I could see them now. If they still owned it at this day and time during the coronavirus, I could see them releasing the Josh Trank Fantastic Four, his original cut. Because I have faith in Josh Trank. I think he's fucking awesome. I loved Chronicle. I think still to this day, until we get an Akira movie. Until we get a proper Akira movie, we'll get these little kind of homages or rip-offs or whatever to it, and to me, this is the best one. For me, always wanting a live-action movie of Akira, this is the closest that they've come to it. And I think the performances are great. I think the direction is great. I love found footage movies if they're done the right way. Even if they're even slightly good, I love it. I'm a sucker for that shit. But I would love to see the Josh Trank version / I don't really think it's an extended cut. I just think the Josh Trank version. So I don't want to call it an extended cut. I think his cut probably ran, the normal length of a movie. But goddamn, I would love to see that. And you can tell what Josh Trank shot of that Fantastic Four. For the first hour, you can tell it has a whole distinctive style to it. And then all of a sudden, once the hour comes in, they fast forward a year. And that's when you know that from that point on, a hack director came in and the studio fucked it up. And you can also tell, which has been pointed out many times, that I can't remember the chick's name. The chick that plays Sue Storm, her hair is drastically different. It's a shitty-ass fucking wig. So any of the reshot scenes, if she's in it, that's a surefire giveaway, is her fucked up-ass fucking wig, her blonde wig. But I would love to see that. And it sucks that because of his meltdown, basically, if you don't know, he was wilding out, a.k.a. he was probably coked out, partying way too much. He was enjoying his success way too much during the making of it. That's pissing a lot of people off. The studio rented him like a fucking big-ass house. He destroyed the whole fucking house. And from that point on, just from all the difficulties, him destroying shit, him fucking wilding out, I guess him and the dude that played Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, almost got in a fist fight on set. They got nose to nose and had to be pulled apart. Because all that bullshit, he was scheduled to make a Boba Fett movie, which was going to be the first kind of spin-off Star Wars movie, the first Star Wars movie that wasn't related to the Skywalker saga, even though it kind of is, but, it ended up being Solo. Or, no, wait, it was, what the fuck was it? Help me out with this! Rogue One. So before Rogue One, it was supposed to be a Boba Fett movie directed by Josh Trank. And his meltdown during the Fantastic Four, when they took the movie away from him, Disney was like, nah, we don't want them Josh Trank problems. We don't need those Josh Trank problems, alright? So, your Boba Fett movie in the toilet. And apparently, also, word on the street, in the Disney vault, according to some insiders, there is a Boba Fett trailer that no one has ever seen. Because around that time, right before he got fired, he was scheduled to be at Comic-Con, and he was going to debut the trailer for the Boba Fett movie. But then all the shit went down, and he said he was sick, and he couldn't show up, and he had the flu. And there went the Boba Fett trailer and the Boba Fett movie. But if we would get some fucking kind hacker from fucking Anonymous or fucking somebody, a fucking nerd, Star Wars nerd from there, God, please hack into that. Fucking leak the fucking Boba Fett trailer. For fuck's sake. God damn. Especially at this day and time. It's the end of the fucking world. When better than to show a fucking Boba Fett trailer of a movie that never happened? I mean, Jesus Christ. Who's it gonna hurt? Really? Really? But anyways, I would love to see the Josh Trank fucking completed movie. I'm sure he has it on his laptop somewhere. Hopefully one day he gets coked out, flips out, gets drunk, is like, fuck it, I'm just gonna fucking release it, fuck it. And just fucking leaks it on the internet. Legalities be damned. So let's go on to, I just wrote a couple notes just because it's fucking late. Whatever. But one of the I'm fucking up. I don't edit, but hey, that's why you love me, right? The fucking Zack Snyder Justice League cut. We've been on the cusp of this motherfucking thing has it been years yet? Because it is a constant fucking thing. And even when you think it goes away, somebody that's in that movie pops up and puts some shit on their goddamn fucking Instagram or some shit, and they hashtag it, and they show a fucking photo of it. This shit does not die. Now would be the fucking time on whatever fucking, whatever streaming service where you could get $1 from, all of them, just release the fucking Snyder Cut. What is it? If the cut exists, why not? Why not? If a cut is already done, why not? I could be wrong. I don't work for fucking Warner Brothers, alright? I don't even fucking edit a fucking YouTube video, obviously, as you can see. I just rock with it. So, but from what I heard, it's done. They have a fucking copy. If they don't have a copy of it, if Warner Brothers doesn't have a copy of the Zack Snyder Cut of Justice League, Zack Snyder has a copy of it. And you're going to have to pay him anyways. So just get it from him. Because he's probably been, like, tweaking the motherfucker in his own time anyways, doing as much as he can without reshoots. So, shit, there's a fucking Snyder Cut. Somewhere there's a Snyder Cut, and they could fucking release it with the fucking clicks of a fucking button and a couple of signatures on some contracts, and that is it. And we would have what we want. We would shut the fuck up. Zach would shut the fuck up. Everybody involved in the cast would shut the fuck up. And fucking Warner Brothers could collect some money just doing nothing. Just sitting back. So, I'm shocked they haven't released that at this time, or even had some word of it. Because they could fucking make some money with everybody stranded at home. The other thing I want to talk about was they have, everyone's bitching about a fucking J.J. Abrams cut of Star Wars, what was the fucking last one? The Rise of Skywalker. Yo, I don't want to see the J.J. cut. Didn't we see the J.J. cut? He directed it. His name is on the motherfucker. I want to see the motherfucking George Lucas cut. I want to see the George Lucas cut that they showed to the audiences when they were all in that fucking clusterfuck. And they were making multiple endings and multiple versions. And they were showing it to those test audiences, seeing which one got the best vote, what got the highest number in votes and shit. And the George Lucas one got the highest one. And apparently, in the George Lucas one, there was a secret Skywalker. We still haven't had it leaked. If it's been leaked, or somebody knows who the secret Skywalker is, put it in the fucking comments section for the fucking 5 people that watch this motherfucker. Because I want to know who the fucking secret Skywalker was. So, that's what I want to see, the George Lucas cut. That'll never happen. Unless somebody fucking illegally leaks it, or whatever. So, but I'm just saying, fucking fanboy wishes. I wish I could see the fucking George Lucas cut of that shit. Now let's move on to some other shit that is already fucking made that they could leak out, but they haven't leaked out. And that is, if Disney Plus was a G at this time, and they wanted to build good faith in motherfuckers, which they already have, but I'm just saying, just fucking solidifying a loyal fan base. Kind of like how Rockstar Games. Something like that. Something where you don't usually see it amongst corporations and shit like that. But companies, granted, Rockstar Games is nowhere near as big as Disney, but they have that following that if they push some shit back, or if they do some shit, they don't get criticized by their fucking fans in the audience, because they know it's because of quality. It's because they want to make you happy. They want the shit to come out right. So you'd be like, all right, Rockstar, if you got to push some shit back 6 months, you have a good reason. We're going to be patient because we know we're going to be rewarded in the end. Disney could get a fucking following like that. They could fucking chip away at this evil corporation fucking money grubbing shit. Maybe not much, but at least a little bit. And that is by releasing, let's say, the first 2 episodes of The Mandalorian, because they're 45 minutes each. You could release the first 2 episodes or the first 3 episodes, edit them together, and say this is a fucking made-for-TV movie to be continued. And with the rest of the episodes as they come out, do movie 2, movie 3. You have enough episodes, and the seasons are short enough to where when they get done finally shooting it after this corona shit, you could have 3 made-for-TV movies. Okay? Motherfuckers would love you for that. To fucking edit together, because they've been shooting it for a while. Don't get it twisted. They've been shooting season 2. They started shooting season 2 a long ass time ago. I don't know if they have the fucking Ahsoka Tano shit, but that wouldn't matter. If you had the first 3 episodes, edit them bitches together. The Mandalorian something, part 1. Okay, that's all you gotta do. You would have us fucking sucking Mickey's mouse dick if you did that shit. Okay, just throwing that out there. Second of all, for Disney Plus, they were a couple episodes away from finishing Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show. Same thing. Edit together what you got for part 1 of a fucking movie. We don't give a fuck if it doesn't have a fucking $700 million fucking, but we don't give a fuck at this point. We are stuck in the motherfucking house. They push back new... Oh, that's another... I'm going to get back to New Mutants in a second. But they push back New Mutants. They push back fucking Falcon and Winter. They push back everything. They either pushed it back, or they canceled it, or they postponed it. If you gave us something at this time, yo, that shit would go far. That shit would go far. I'm telling you. Especially motherfuckers trapped in the house. The fucking rewatchability. Come on now. Rewatchability to me... that goes a long way in selling merchandise, okay? Because not only does it say that fucking if you go out and buy it, if you fucking rewatch it, you will fucking buy the merchandise. Because, you know what I'm saying, not only do you like the shit, so you go buy the merchandise, but it's the more you watch anything, it's like embedded in your fucking brain. So it's almost like you're being fucking MK Ultra programmed inadvertently by whatever you're fucking rewatching. To just, it becomes your DNA in a way. It's hard to explain, but nerdy motherfuckers that fucking get obsessed with certain shit and have rewatched certain movies, like me with John Carpenter movies. I've seen his fucking classics hundreds, thousands of times. Those movies are a part of what makes me. Okay? So I'm just saying, you could fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier, made for TV movie for what you got. Mandalorian made for TV, what you got. Okay, before I keep repeating myself and move on to the next thing. The New Mutants. This shit was shot in 2017. Yo, cut a deal with... Well, no, actually, Disney owns it. Put it out on fucking Disney Plus. Put that bitch out on motherfucking Disney Plus. Obviously, Fox didn't give a fuck about it that much. Now Disney doesn't give a fuck about it that much. It's Disney's fucking unwanted fucking child. It's like when you fucking marry a bitch that you like, and she has a fucking shitty ass kid, and then the kid dies, and you're technically the fucking the fucking guardian. You're just like, oh fuck, man, I gotta fucking if I don't take care of this kid, everyone's gonna fucking criticize me. And that's kind of how fucking Disney, you can tell, feels about the New Mutants. If they just totally trash or whatever, motherfuckers gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck, yo, you guys are pieces of shit. And Disney is just like, alright, well, we'll fucking put it out, shut the fuck up. So, fuck, yo, put that shit out on fucking... I was gonna say Netflix, but shit, they got their own Netflix now. But put that shit out on motherfucking Disney Plus, yo. Put that shit out, and you might realize, if you put that shit out and you feel it, because that's the last thing of Fox's X universe. You could put that out, and fucking social media would have a lot to say. They'd have a lot to, and judging by that, you would get a bunch. You know, they hire these fucking these groups to fucking see what people want. I can't remember what the name of it is called right now, but they hire these groups to see what people want. You know, what people are gonna buy, what people are gonna spend money on. This would be a perfect time for Disney to do a good social experiment on their own and release New Mutants and just sit back and just see what the reaction is, see what people like, see what people don't like. You can do that with any other movie, but guess what? Any other movie hasn't came out in the time where everyone's quarantined in their motherfucking house and all they have to do is watch shit, rewatch shit, tweet, post it on Facebook, post it on whatever social media. There's never been a time like this, so now would be the perfect time to take advantage of something like that and just see how it rocks. Because obviously they don't give a fuck. If that movie flops or they made $0 out of that shit, they would not give a fuck. Okay, it doesn't. New Mutants is just fucking. It's nothing to them, but they could turn it into something. That's what I'm saying. And what else do I gotta fucking talk about? I think that's it for the fucking release and shit. Just release some shit. Just release some fucking unreleased shit that we haven't seen. And again, I'm gonna fucking keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'll fucking if they did shit like this, I would fucking start paying for these services. If at a time like this, we're bored out of our motherfucking minds, and these corporations are holding shit back. Everyone's holding shit back. Understandable. But if they gave a little, it could go a long way. And I'm gonna keep it funky. I've cost probably single-handedly these entertainment companies, Hollywood, millions of fucking dollars. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I'll just say millions by me bootlegging, by me putting people on the bootleg sites, by me fucking sitting there, people that want to watch a movie. I'm like, shit, why do that? Come over, watch it on my big-ass motherfucking TV for free. I can get it on the internet. What? It's on the internet? Yeah, it's on the internet. You know certain sites that's on the motherfucking internet. You know certain people. You have a nerd in your life. If you don't know how to find shit, he will find it for you. Trust me. Ask around. Don't be shy. You ain't got to pay for everything. You ain't got to pay for anything, really. But the last thing I want to say is... and I don't know if I add that in. If you release some shit and you fucking do it right this time, I will start spending money. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it one. I don't fucking lie. Well, I mean, I lie to women, but I'm gonna keep it funky. I'll start paying for shit. And I've said it before. If shit's good, once it comes out on Blu-ray, I'll fucking pay for that shit. I have a gigantic stack of motherfucking Blu-rays and shit that I have seen the shit before it even came out in the theater in some cases. And shit, I fucking if I enjoy it on my bootleg, I will buy the fucking Blu-ray. Winston gives you his word, okay? Hollywood rich folks, okay? Just fucking give us some shit. But the last thing I want to leave you with, and this is something you can actually watch. I'll tell you how to watch it. We're talking about extended movies, extended films, shit like that, shit that hasn't been released. Kill Bill, a lot of people know, but a lot of people don't, that it was originally one film. And it ended up, and I don't know if it was out of Harvey Weinstein's greed or if it was just because people don't want to sit in the movie theaters for 4 fucking hours to watch a fucking movie. Which later on was kind of proved by Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez, because Grindhouse was fucking great, but it didn't make that much money. That was kind of like the first and only kind of failure in Tarantino's career. And again, it wasn't because of the quality. It's just nobody really wants to sit in a movie theater for fucking four plus hours. But going back to Tarantino and what I was saying, a lot of people don't know Kill Bill was released as one movie, but of course, it's 2 movies long, and they still probably cut some shit out. But in Japan, they released it as one full movie, and it's called Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair. Now, a little trivia, WWE used to have a magazine called WWE Raw back when there used to actually be magazines and shit. And they actually ran an ad for this shit. But of course, it never came out. But it's just, I wish I could find that fucking magazine because I had it and I always wanted to keep it because I knew it was just an interesting thing that they ran an ad for that shit and it was all geared up to come out and then they never fucking put it out. But The Whole Bloody Affair, it has a lot of little differences in it. The Oren Ishii, the anime part, that's extended. There's more stuff in that. But notably, the biggest thing is, what was it? The House of Flying Daggers or something. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Basically when she kills the Crazy 88, so she fucks them all up. That's a lot longer. There's a lot more scenes, and it doesn't cut to black and white because in Japan, they ain't fucking pussies like us. They don't get all fucking sensitive about shit. So they're like, black and white for what? We can't see that fucking nice red blood spraying all over. We can't see the limbs fucking flying all over in fucking glorious fucking color. So they didn't puss out and fucking turn it into black and white. There's more beheadings, people getting their hands cut off, shit like that. There's just a lot more kills. Because if you remember, it's quickly edited. Just, one person will get his fucking head cut off. One person will get chopped in half. But there's a lot more. There's a lot of different variations. And a couple more things here and there. But I will tell you how to watch this. Go to Google, type in Vumoo, VUMOO. Go to the Vumoo site. It's a streaming site. Watch it on your phone. If you have an iPhone, so you don't get any fucking viruses or anything like that. You can watch it on your fucking PS4 on the fucking web browser. I have an Xbox One also, but I don't even know how to fucking. I've never even tried that. Can you get on the web? I don't know. I use the PS4. But if you have a PS4, get up on your web browser, go to the site. That way you can watch it on your TV, or like I said, watch it on your phone. So that way you can avoid viruses. So don't watch it on your computer. Don't watch it in that, or else you're gonna get some shit. You can get your identity stolen. Shit, I'm telling you. But go up on Vumoo. Go into the search, type in Kill Bill. Kill Bill 1 will pop up. Kill Bill 2 will pop up. Then Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair will pop up. There you go. That is the full movie edited together, how it was meant to be seen, how they see it in Japan. The real deal. Not split into 2 movies, not edited, not censored. Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair. You're welcome, kids. This your boy Winston Wolf. I've been rambling about illegal shit long enough. And you motherfuckers have a good night, and I'll see y'all later.